Hi, everyone. I'm Brad Free. This is the preview segment of the SoCal Report. We'll take a look at a couple of Grade 1 races Saturday at Santa Anita, starting with the better of the two as far as wagering goes, and that's the Grade 1 Shoemaker Mile, race number 7, and a field of 7 entered this race, led by number 1 Heart to Heart. I say led by number 1 Heart to Heart. Let's put it this way. He's the program favorite at 5-2, and off his runner-up finish in a Grade 1 last time out at Keeneland, you would expect that Heart to Heart could be tough to beat against the likes of What a View, Bali, and Farhaan. Here's the knock on Heart to Heart, if you want to call it a knock, and I do. He has shipped to California twice previously. December 2014, he was the favorite in the Grade 3 Mathis Brothers Mile and finished off the board. Last summer, Heart to Heart shipped to California for the Grade 1 Shoemaker Mile, odds-on favorite, and finished off the board. So I guess the question is not how good Heart to Heart is. He's very good. He's earned more than $1 million. He's still looking for his first Grade 1, but he has shipped to California twice and run below par each time. Maybe third time will be the charm. As for me, I'm going to have to take the counter argument with that and bet against Heart to Heart if he starts at a short price. A couple of horses I want to talk about, including Farhaan. Farhaan is an 8-year-old veteran, and his upset win in the Thunder Road on April 29th, his second start in California, second start for trainer Phil D'Amato. This was an electrifying turn of late foot. Farhaan sat at the back of the field, swung outside, exploded late. He ran the fastest turf mile at Santa Anita since Tourist won the Breeders' Cup Turf Mile last fall. Impressive win by Farhaan, and the question going into Saturday, can an 8-year-old coming in off one of the best efforts of his career run two alike? If he does, he could win right back. He's listed at a surprisingly high 4-1. That's a tempting price on a sharp horse in good form in a race with pace to run at. There is no faster horse in the race, however, than number 2, What a View. And he's my top selection. I like this California bred quite a bit. His most recent start was very good. It was a 1-length victory in a Calbred restricted stake. So it's a big jump from Calbred restricted up to Grade 1. But the thing I like about What a View is he ran fast all the way through the race. 46, 109, and 2. I thought Pee Wee Reese had a chance to upset What a View last time out, but the class of What a View prevailed, and he's wheeling right back in 2 weeks. This was always the plan by trainer Kenny Black. What a View, unlike Heart to Heart, we know that What a View likes the Santa Anita turf course. How's this for a record? 10 starts on the Santa Anita turf, 6 wins, 3 seconds. What a View is in a race with speed, but we know he can handle pace pressure. We know he can run fast and keep running. I like What a View over the closer Farhaan in the Grade 1 Shoemaker Mile. That's race number 7. And if Heart to Heart wins, congratulations to him. I'm going to take a stand against him because of his failures on previous ships out to California. All right, race number 8. This race could have been a really good race, and it's an interesting race now. A field of 5 fillies and mares entered. The favorite on the morning line is number 2, Stellar Wind. She's the 3-5 favorite. It's going to be a curious race because it could be down to 3 starters by the time we get to post time on Saturday. Number 3, Show Stealer, and number 5, Faithfully, have both entered the Santa Lucia Stakes on Sunday, a little $70,000 stakes race on Sunday, in which they would be leading contenders. They are relegated to long shot status in the Beholder Mile, a race that looks like a 3-horse race. In my opinion, it's a 1-horse race. I think Stellar Wind pretty much lays all over this field. She was a good filly last year and the year before when she was champion 3-year-old filly, and her comeback at Oaklawn Park on April 14th was decisive. She won by a length and a quarter. Her first start since a troubled 4th-place finish in the Breeders' Cup Distaff. She lost all chance at the break in the Breeders' Cup. Trainer John Sadler laid her off, planned to start her once at Santa Anita, but the rains delayed her training pattern, had to ship her out of town for her comeback, and she took care of business over Terra Promessa, and Terra Promessa validated the form of the Apple Blossom by returning to win her next start. Stellar Wind, she is a 5-year-old daughter of Curlin. She has a reputation as a come from behind her, but as we saw last year against Beholder, Stellar Wind can press the pace. So if Vale Dory and or Finest City go out there, number 2 Stellar Wind is going to be right on their hip. She is fast. She is good. She's the class of the field. I think she's going to win the race. Really not interested in gambling on her at odds of 3 to 5, but in my opinion, she's a standout. Number 1, Vale Dory, all she's done is win her last 6 starts. She runs virtually the same race every single time on speed figures. Usually earns a buyer speed figure in the mid-90s. Her Thorograph numbers are surprisingly consistent. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, with a quarter in there every now and then. She is fast, consistent, and she will probably run her race again because she does every time. As for number 4, Finest City, well, the last time she ran against Vale Dory, she basically surrendered the race when she failed to employ her weapon, which is speed. If jockey Mike Smith, who will be riding her again after finishing second on her in the Humana Distaff, if he allows Finest City to use her speed, goes to the lead, I guess she has a chance to steal it. In my opinion, she's better around one turn, but she's a good filly in good form. She's stretching out, and hopefully Mike Smith will allow her to use her speed. But the Beholder Mile, in my opinion, it's all about Stellar Wind. And in the Shoemaker Mile, one race earlier, I like the front-running Calbred What a View. I'm Brad Free. Thanks for watching.